Hey Linda, how are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, all good here too. So thanks so much for hopping on this call with me to share a little bit about your experience with us, and yeah, if you could give a little intro, like where you're from, where you are, that would be awesome.
Okay, so hi, I'm Linda. I'm originally from Czech Republic. 4 years ago, I moved to Scotland to be with my boyfriend, and I started working there in a house for like a people with mental disabilities, and I was their support worker. But I had a past in I used to do accounting. I studied economics and management at uni, so that was something I wanted to eventually get back to, do more marketing or admin and I've always wanted to have my own business so I can travel full time. That was always my dream. So I knew I have to do something to change where I was. And I found Jet and I thought,
Mm.
yeah, this girl makes sense, like what she's saying, and I really felt like I can trust you, hopped on a call with you. And I was first a bit careful because I used to have a coach in the past and it didn't really work out. So I was
Mm.
careful invest in again. But we had a chat.
Yeah.
It was really great. So I thought, okay, let's try this. And I started with you. It was last December, and
Mm-hmm.
I started a program. And from from the first week and for the first 2 weeks, I knew immediately that's something else. I knew I found the right person, and I started doing the things that you told me, step by step,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually worked. And I found, you know, I found the client I needed to find to be able to fulfill my dream to travel full time, and that's what I do now. I'll be going to Turkey
Yeah.
this week for 7 weeks and work online, and I'm happy. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Love that. Yeah, thanks so much for sharing that, and I think that's so cool that you're now being able to travel and, leave let's say the job you had and really work online. That's great.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like was maybe yeah, one of your struggles before starting our program, in terms of really working online? Do you
I
remember?
think it was like the discovery calls with clients because I'm quite
Mhm.
introvert, and I was always crazy nervous about hopping on a call with person and closing them and having a client. I was so nervous about that, and I had all these scenarios in my head, oh, what if they say this and what if they say that
Okay,
and this
okay.
objection, what do I say? And I was so nervous about it, but you literally gave me answer to all those questions, all the worries I had, all the objections that could come up. You showed me
Mhm.
what to do in all those scenarios and what to actually do on the call and before the call, so they don't even ask those questions. So my discovery calls just turned from this interviewee thing into I was leading the call, and I told them how I can help them and this, and they didn't even ask too many questions. There was no objections. They were immediately yeah, yeah, absolutely, we want to work with you. So I went from being so nervous on discovery calls to actually looking forward to them, which is
Cool.
something that I thought could never happen to me because I hate the discovery calls. So this is something that should really help me with discovery
Love
calls,
that.
finding clients. That was the main.
Awesome. That's so good. Yeah, super happy to hear that, that's definitely a big transformation there, in like hating them at first and now really enjoying them
Yeah.
as a process. So that's cool. That's awesome. So I already know, but maybe you can tell me a little bit about your biggest win now so far. Your
I
biggest
think my
wins.
biggest win is my recent client, because she actually
Mm-hmm.
that's the biggest client I had. And I'm actually I don't have to be looking for any more clients now because I have enough hours per week to earn the income I want to earn, and have enough work. And yeah, I think that's my biggest win. Also leaving my previous full-time job, just be able
Mm-hmm.
to travel full-time. So all those things I've always wanted to happen for me. They happened for me this year, which I'm so happy and grateful for. So yeah.
Love that. That's so good. That's so good. That's perfect. So, making more income than you did before and having more freedom, right? So that's like
Yeah,
a really, really big
exactly.
win. That's awesome. Cool. And you said already, right? You were a bit careful, because you had coaches before. and invest in yourself. So maybe you can tell the people who are watching this, like what was the reason you were like, okay, I want to go for it, I'm going to join. What do you feel like was that, the reason?
I felt like I knew what I want, and it was either like being unhappy where I am, or making that step. And I know it's like scary because it's scary to invest in yourself because you're thinking, oh, well, it doesn't work, but it does work, and there's so many people you helped, and it's just like I always thought like, oh, maybe it's not going to work for me. I had a call with you, you showed me, like we talked, and I think people just need to speak to you, like, because I don't know how to explain to somebody who has like the same worries. I feel like they have to speak to you to see for themselves. And like you can totally help them to get where they want to be. Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I definitely think having that initial consultation with us is important, right? To see how we can help. And then of course, if we see that we can help you, like we have with you, right? Then it's such a no-brainer. Then we will be there for you and help you achieve your goal. So yeah, that's cool. That's a good advice, to get on the consultation call. So what would you say to anyone who's doubting, working online or making this step? Or maybe like, oh, can I do it? Should I do it? Should I stay in 9 to 5? Do you have any advice for them?
Like everything's moving online nowadays because it's almost like no-brainer. Like things, like so many jobs that used to be in the office now you can do online. And if you want to have the freedom of having your own business, not just working 9 to 5, if you want to have the financial freedom, time freedom, I feel like that's the only way, like, to start your own business and work online. Because like
no, very true. That's also that's big facts, right? I think everything is going online as well, so it is just a logical step to make, very strategic and smart choice. And that's cool. No, I'm super excited, to keep seeing your wins in your community. And I would say for anyone, right, who also loves traveling and of course has the goal to work online, definitely connect with Linda in the community as well.
Yeah, I'll be happy to chat with you.
Nice, awesome, love that. Thank you so much.
It's okay, thank you.